Hello? Hold on. Ah! See. I don't know. Hello, everybody. Or no one. Konnichiwa. Namaskar. My glasses off. Oh, weird. I'm in so much pain. I just sharpened my nails. Let me try doing it like backwards. The hard part, trying to figure out my lighting. Kind of better. Okay. Right there. I'm not really think. It said right now. Okay, hello, nobody. I think I'm gonna read now while I get some chords in. Me. What dope that I can manage my stream. Yes, should I do my work stuff? I should do my work stuff first. It's more important. Very tired. Just like hate that I got sick. My friend that was over, and I don't enjoy that feeling of being sick. Actually, I have to double check. Restream for a second. My tongue is hurting. Okay. Hey, Mystic Road, how are you? Hello. Thanks for coming on. Oh, you'd like a reading on Doug's energy towards you? And you don't talk to each other, right? From what I remember, Mystic Road. To remember what sign you were. Alright, I did some self-care. I'm okay. I didn't get really good sleep because I had a friend over, but then, and I worked a little bit in the morning. So yeah, then I just slept. I ate crazy. You guys do talk? Okay, yeah. I don't remember. I think you're saying. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it for you. So you do regularly talk. Just, I think I'm trying to remind the last stream what you shared, like, because he's currently with someone else, right? I'm trying to, like, in my head. I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Saturday. If you're in the US or the West. I mean, I don't know if you're living in Europe or somewhere Asia. Oh my goodness. Just do one more. Just Doug's energy towards you. Are you in the US? Nice. Yeah, I'm currently in the Midwest right now. Pennsylvania, so East Coast. Doug's energy towards you. Let's try and pick. Okay. So we got the Tower card in here. It's not focusing super well. I'm trying to get a new camera. So based on, I want to see what you say. There's some thought in his mind, some kind of needed change is coming up. Something that I don't know if it's uncomfortable for both of you, or at least one of you maybe. To me, I think it's one of you's energy. I see the symbol, it could be on his part. You see man and woman falling down. I just think of their symbol for Taurus, symbol for Scorpio. So very like kind of emotional but grounded energy in the upright position. So some kind of confrontation is going to be coming up of sorts, in something that possibly that you need to hear, because you see the lightning striking, and to me, just as the tower needed to fall to be rebuilt, something good will happen in this part of the relationship. I also think of like the ending of loneliness and the ending of kind of dealing with some of those emotions by yourself. It could be that you two are already linked emotionally in some way. To me, as the tower eventually becomes rebuilt and the disaster that might fall, you're gonna like, I think it's gonna bring you back closer together. So yeah, there's something that he's going to be sharing at some point that is needed to hear for the both of you. Yeah, let me see, anything. I'm trying to think of like, it's good that it's a major arcana card. Let me see if there's some kind of like suggestion for you to deal with it. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more card pull because we are kind of quiet here. Oh wow, I don't know if this card came back for you, but it's weird. This past week, this card was coming out for a lot of people, and I shuffled it several times. So we have the Five of Cups. It could just be the energy in the air right now. Hi, Jay. Okay, so let me just put currently. So reading right now, Mystic Road, and then next it's going to be Jay. I'll just put a dot so I don't have to. Okay. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to do you next, Jay, but let me finish up with Mystic Road. There's going to be the whatever that you're kind of stuck on thinking about with Doug. the suggestion for you from the divine is to just remind yourself you still have the connection and some positive qualities within you with the Two of Cups over here. It's going to feel very tough, kind of experiencing that loss. And wow, like another two male symbols. So masculine energy, trying to just move forward and not like be a little bit high angelic essence, a little bit removed from your emotions, Mystic Road. You also have a symbol for Scorpio again. It's just calling you to be in touch with the passion, emotion that is still within your life. And then when we see the, what is it? Sorry guys, I just got like a headache all of a sudden. When we see the 5-pointed star in reverse, just think of it as the elements. It doesn't always have to be like, this is for Mystic Road. It's just asking you to call from, you know, the presence of all 4 elements, and like it's basically you in the center right there, manifesting and creating all the magic. It's calling you to pull that forward. As much as we don't love seeing the tower and, you know, 5s or 7s sometimes, it's sometimes like good news. All right, next is Jay. Hi, angelic essence, how are you? From Jay here. Hey, can I ask if Natalie has feelings for me? Even though she's married, I'm not fully convinced. Wait, I'm confused. Like, she's married, but did she say she has feelings for you? But like, you're not convinced when she said it? If I'm in my head, or it's been kind of, okay, it's overwhelming you if the feelings that she's saying are as true as she's describing, right? And that sucks. Yeah, making it uncomfortable for you. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's just imagining all the extra anxiety that might come in, and it probably like, oh, hi, angelic. Oh yeah, I can do that. Let me put you, Mystic Road, done. Sorry guys, until I get more viewers and a mod, I'm gonna have to be typing this up. Alright. I'm gonna try and do, okay. Been noticing subtle signs. I've been asking if she has, and they all say yes. So you're not like confident, but you've been seeing signs that what the readers have been saying are true, correct? Just want to make sure I'm interpreting this right. I'm going to shuffle as we can definitely pop in the chat. Yeah, I'll see y'all. Okay. Guys, put a lot of lotion on my hands. But I'm scared if it was her who messaged me on a fake account. Oh, okay. Well, we definitely need to get some information on that. Yeah. I mean, I definitely wouldn't ask her if someone made a fake account directly. Let's hope that the angels will encourage her to essentially reveal it to you, that she'll like talk about it. But I'm gonna guess your intuition is like right. Yeah, but it's hard because if you are like me and you struggle with anxiety, then it's like you get just unnecessary worries for no reason. Alright, so we're gonna pull for the cards if Natalie has feelings for Jay. This will be a little bit of a yes or no. Okay, you got the Knight of Cups there. Initially first, and that's 2 Scorpios, a lot of Scorpio energy coming in. I think her attraction towards you, though, is a little bit like she's stubborn and I don't want to say like hot and cold because it doesn't seem like that. But like to me, having 2 Scorpios, I think the symbol for Capricorn over there and also another water and air symbol. Like she's not in the divine feminine energies. She's like a little bit hot-headed and stubborn. And I don't think that what she needs to do is like give in to you and trust you, and that's not exactly happening. To me, there's like a lotus and he's on his chariot, and there's also a snake. This reminds me of like the Knight of Cups. Always to me embodies the god in Shiva, and that's like they embody like Ratha and Shiva. I don't know. I think it's Saraswati or Radha. I don't remember. I'm Catholic. I'm not Hindu. But it's essentially the great love in that tradition. So that's a great sign. She has feelings for you. But let me look up the blocks because it is interesting. You got 2 Scorpios. Yeah, okay, so you got 2 Leos. 2 Leo and the Knight of Wands. I got the same. I have to now look up with Shiva's. Oh, you got the Knight of Cups? Yeah, well this is the King of Cups, not the Knight of Cups. But that's hilarious because I got the King of Wands next right now. So very opposite energy here. Like in terms of like the cup energy versus wands energy. The wands is fast acting movement and cups is very slow. It's a little bit more stable, transient. Oh, funny you asked that. Does her husband know about you? I have a feeling he has an idea that your new love, Natalie, might be up to stuff. Maybe that's this energy, this 2 Leo energy. I've heard like crazy things about Leos. I don't want to say crazy, but like I've heard Leos in their love relationships can be rather intense. Same thing with Pisces. You have the symbol for air and also the symbol for fire in there too. And to me, I know it's maybe cliche, he's probably keeping her in check and like has a tight control on her. I feel like that's what this line embodies. Because it's interesting, like maybe like this is her husband's energy and this is your energy, like being pulled. They're both on chariots, and normally the knights, they're not always on a chariot. They're usually on a horse. I've usually seen more horses, but it's like the fact that he's not like directly on the animal. He's quite interesting. And then you also see, that's so funny, his staff is like the head of an eagle or a bird, right? Shit. Oh, white focus, man. Okay, it's a bird, right? Over here. And then at the bottom, you have a bird like freedom, you know, and flight, the symbol for American, like eagle, this idea being pulled forth. So I have a feeling that he does know about her extracurricular activities. And I think my feeling is that he's tolerating it for now, and yeah. Let me see, any guidance for you? Both of them are upright though, so that's interesting. Like maybe the situation is coming, like it'll be good for you. Like, yeah, more. Oh yeah, okay. So you have the 4 of Cups in reverse. So the 4 of Cups is you have lived in excess. You have had maybe you or yeah, it's you. I just want to think that it's not her or his energy. You've had a lot of good things, but you aren't exactly grateful for all of the opportunities, maybe with other women that's in front of you, or maybe you've experienced all the pleasure that you'd had in this relationship and you're feeling like down, not as hopeful. It's like having ending of a honeymoon phase, going on a vacation and coming back. You're kind of just, it's like that feeling that you're stuck in, the feeling of the high that's coming down, and that emptiness that follows with that. And then normally when this happens, we have to always be grateful that that's just the ebb and flow of life. Like we always need to have our routines, whatever we call self-care, our maintaining in community. And I feel that you are not doing that. It could be the block is this relationship possibly being in your mind too often. It's experiencing kind of like burnout and stress from the highs of life. You know, if you finished school or got a great job, would he allow anything to happen between me and Natalie? Oh, let's do one more there. Would he let anything happen? Okay, so you have the 10 of Wands. And like the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands is about burden, overwhelming you, overwhelming the journey in your life. And yes, he would. I'm so sorry. But that's his wife, and it's just going to happen if you two want to be together. It's going to be overwhelming, you know. It's going to keep this energy. I truly don't think, I think he would come between you guys, because she has like very strong the lion symbol, and like for me the bird on the head. I mean, take it for what it is. I also see the symbol for Saturn in this, and it's about endings, also like the reaping of the harvest and planting a new seed, and that's kind of why he's working on this alone. If Natalie wants to be with you, I think it's like it's on your two love. Like we've seen so many stories in the media, but maybe in your own life, of people divorcing someone and then also getting remarried. I think like if the union between you two is pure and healthier than this dynamic between her husband, then yeah, like there's no shame in like waiting it out. But definitely it's gonna might affect your health, like you said, with this. For your card, the Four of Cups reversed. So, because I think this is affecting you, Jay, a little bit more than you're realizing. So, just be prepared for it. That's all. Like, I can see that even through the cards that she's a very attractive, beautiful soul. And it could just be that you guys got in each other's lives at bad timing, which can happen. You know, we are all allowed multiple loves. Oh, she does? That's interesting. She gets jealous if you try to move on and talk to other people. Well, I think that's interesting that she's like wanting to, what's this, like saying, having your cake and eating it too, because she can't be possessive. You're gonna have to have strong boundaries here. That's like the other thing with the reverse of this, is having boundaries and setting limits on yourself, because this is like, at the end you can even say blended pleasure. It's like living in access and not having boundaries and lines put up. You can't have all the cake that you want every day. You gotta space it out. And for her, I would ask her like, well, if she's gonna still be with her husband, well then, I mean, you don't need to like create a fight with her, but it's just a natural conversation you can have. And I don't know if she checks your phone, like do you guys have each other's passcode and stuff? I've never had that with any of my boyfriends or even guys I've talked to. It's too stressful. Like, I feel like she's probably very stressed too. Like, managing a whole husband and managing a lover. Like, I'm curious, like, if she, do you guys have exchange in next turn is Angelic Essence. I'll try and see. I think you... Nice. Okay, so you have some boundaries set. Well, then I would just... she probably will... It's natural to get jealous. But yeah, she shouldn't get in the way of it. Because if you know, I don't know if you want to have children in the future or like live with some, like, you know, have a partner in life to grow old with. Yeah, I would try to, let's see some guidance. Just how can you not have her get in the way of it? I mean, you could obviously tell her, but okay. So you have you have the Fool card upright. I think you have some power in this situation here. You honestly, this is so good when you get the Fool card in the beginning or in any other reading. Like, it's the beginning of the whole tarot deck. It's like you can create whatever situation you want. You can have multiple girls like on top of Natalie. Like that's where you are, Jay. I mean, if that's your freaking like cover photo, if that's you and not like a celebrity or whatever, like a musician, like you can attract other women. Maybe relationships where they are willing and open to get more serious. And then on his chest, he has the Hermetic tree on him and the full And the tree also has like the full card game, some variations. I see too, like when you have this, the wolf and the dog come out in the moon card, but it's with him in the first series of the deck. You're gonna have to be a slight bit of a loner. I think you're doing good by talking to other people, so that was what I feel from this. But it's just warning you, like the full anytime you start on a journey, there's going to be issues that can arise. But there's a symbol of an ox, and like just like the Taurus symbol, just push forward, keep going. Yeah, you're gonna have to just like go with the flow here. That's mainly it. I think she obviously has feelings for you, but she can't get between. Like, I would just keep the details short. One thing I realized in all my engagements with individuals, don't just say less. Less is more. Unless someone specifically asks you and you're not dating or married, you really don't need to overshare anything. Like, because a lot of people will just take it for what it is. Like, they'll just interpret the information you share in a negative way if they are a very jealous person. One person I'm talking to is also very jealous, and like it's been on and off of them wanting to talk to other people and me wanting to talk to other people as well. But then at times it's like get extremely jealous. And I'm sure that's so confusing, right, Jay? Like, it sucks. But you have to just stay strong, be stubborn, be the fool. You can pave your own path. You can talk to other people. You can explore your options while Natalie figures her stuff out. Because if she is like a lion that has literally chained to this other man, or if she's also like the bird with like her like a bird's head on a staff for her man, like very dominating symbols, I would try not to put all your eggs in her basket, if that makes sense, hopefully. All right, I'm going to do Angelic Essence. You said 2 week, just a card for the next 2 weeks. All right, let me do that. Oh, okay. So cute. Upright, you have the 4 of Wands. So, for the next 2 weeks, all the efforts that you've been doing in your life are, like, you're going to be reaping rewards for it. I love the 4s. This is, like, kind of follows the scene where, I say scene in my mind, where there's work put together communicating between a priest and a carpenter and the merchant, all working together to build this beautiful cathedral. And now the cathedral is built and you can celebrate. It's not like the 4 of Cups. This is like coming and experiencing the joys of working together, because again, the wands are always about movement. It's always about the stuff we do with our hands and our energy manifesting and creating things into our lives and into other people's lives. So I also see beautiful feminine symbol, like you see the embrace of the feminine energy. I also think of tradition and work with this, kind of going back in to those ideas of like, oh, I gotta make sure I get, I don't know if you work on yourself with keeping up like self-care routines, making sure you get enough sleep, avoiding alcohol, like the protection of our vulnerable sides is what this, to me, when I think of tradition, I think of protecting the vulnerable and upholding the feminine, in my idea, opposed to like restricting the feminine energy. I think it's upholding it, protecting it. Also see the Taurus symbol. So again, stability and strength within you. So I don't know if you've been working on something the past few months or weeks, but it's going to just be generally well for you. You have a good experience. I'll do another card. All right, Shay, what did you? That makes so much sense. Awesome. I'm hoping, like I said, something that resonates. Okay, I don't know if she came back, but I'll do the next one. Okay, and then you have the Three of Cups, abundance. I think you said you had the Ten of Cups, angelic essence, and awesome. I love like abundance with community and family celebration. You have these three beautiful ghostly looking women. I feel like, hi, oh hello. I think you were not here, but I did your first card. Oh, you're still here? Yeah. Did you get my interpretation of, you got the first was the Four of Wands. So again, it follows yeah, this is for you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did yours all, the first card already. I can do a quick summation on it, but essentially what I notice is like with the feminine symbols and also Taurus, it's the reaping of your rewards. This card follows the Three of Wands, where there's people working together, utilizing each other's strength, and that maximizes the weaknesses in each other, right? So that's what you're doing within yourself, and you're going to have a good, whether it's an opportunity come in or just stuff you're already working for it. Yeah, the next card you got was the Three of Cups, so abundance. You're a Taurus! Oh, that's dope. Yeah, it was a Taurus symbol within it. Yeah. Taurus symbol, and I always think like you have the feminine symbol and Mercury in here too. So good communication, whether it's your community, your friends or loved ones coming in, co-workers, all helping you reap the rewards of what you've been already doing. And then I always say, like, this card in my interpretation is always like upholding the feminine divine. Can you see if Essence will settle in or leave next month? Okay. Oh, all right. I'll definitely do that. Also, just for this, do you see in the top, both? There's like a square and a circle and light peering through. To me, you're like divinely blessed, and it's cleared with your name as well. But look for those signs and keep following it, because that's what's giving you abundance and the protection that tradition and consistency can provide for you. And we also see the symbol for Jupiter and Saturn here coming out as well. So, reaping a harvest. Also the symbol when you think of Jupiter, your intuition and spirituality coming out. Let's do the next one that you asked. I'm trying to think of any. Ooh, I just noticed that it's like making water into wine too. I just noticed that these are grapes, and these beautiful ghostly women figures are just waiting for the grapes to drip down with wine. So it's blessings from the divine. You're just asking if Essence will settle in or leave next month. Oh, I thought so. It's not you. Oh, so your name is not Angelic Essence. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna just do. We have a symbol for. Hey, Ben Frank. Oh my God, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Also, the symbol for Cancer was in. So. Cancer's the symbol from January, right? And then also I said the symbol for Mercury as well. That's communication. And let me. How are you doing, Ben Frank? Okay, well, Essence, daughter, leave. First day next month. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a beautiful name. I got the Christian name. Christy. It's very like, I mean, I will keep that name, but. So you have the star upright, another symbol for Saturn as well, and I see a hook symbol that is also placed in, so like hooking, coming in. I think she might actually stay for the next month, because this card follows the sun and the moon in the major arcana. I think like this is just about. It's not the. I think she's preparing to leave and getting. She still needs more time. She needs more time under your guidance, and that support, your beautiful mother energy that you provide. I know, right? And I wish I kept those other two cards out, but you got a lot of like beautiful feminine energy in this. I think it would benefit her to stay another month. You said in 2 months or more? No, it was next month. Okay. So I think it's benefit for her to stay next month. And with the sun card, it's recognizing, oh gosh, we are, it follows like the devil and the tower and all the chariot, making so many actions and then seeing the guidance that it can pull us forward. And the moon card is reflecting and like retreating, with all the abundance and trials and tribulations that you went through. Yeah, and the star card is just settling in and identifying that you actually do have the power within you, that everything that you are desiring will come forth. To me, it's kind of a little bit like, the temperance card. You have someone like pouring water in between, back and forth with the balance. But this is all about like having, for me, like something outside of you pouring into you and you becoming a vessel. Like this vessel is essentially us, right? And we are just like a vessel being used by, I say God, but it could be something else, right? And that's why like you don't see her face. If this isn't a person. Some of these cards you see a person's face, especially in the minor arcana, but all the major arcana, it's like they're usually faceless figures. What else? I see a kind of a stork in the background, so like some kind of good gift is coming. It's not a stork. It's not a heron either. It's like another bird that's like lurks and eats tiny little fish and shrimp. And like, yeah, yeah, I would think that, I don't know if she has to leave for work or schooling, or like, I don't know if she is getting pulled by a relationship, but I think if being under your nurturing care is very good. And then this card, there's symbols for all the elements within it, and then the sun, Jupiter, Saturn as well, and the moon card. So yeah, it's just embracing the coming change and ending that is going to come up, but I just don't see it. It's going to be like, I can't. I mean, if I signed certain cards for numbers and months, but I don't want to exactly do that. But you can see, again, like the Temperance card where it's balancing, I just noticed that she's actually pouring the water behind her too. It's not just like in front of her. And that's the subconscious, like things we don't even realize that is working for us. And sometimes letting go of a little bit of control. I don't know if that's for you or for her. I don't know if she deals with anxiety or not, but like, hopefully, it sucks because I have horrible anxiety. I stayed up all night last night, basically, because I had a work client session, and it was my first time, so very nervous. But yeah, oh, she does have anxiety. Yeah, that's tough. I think it's always good to have support then until you can, yes, oh, for you, okay. Yeah, it's hard. One thing I've realized though is if I can't sleep, I gotta give that energy to somebody. Like, I gotta use that. It's like, it's better to just do something with that energy of being awake with anxiety. Read, write, draw, paint, talk to a family member, talk to a friend. Yeah, I ended up just doing that, and I was gonna be awake anyways. And sometimes anxiety is so bad that you just don't want to do anything, but it's like you have to find those comforting routines. And that's what I think the Star card's about, is like when you have the Moon card and you're stuck, and that wild energy within you is fighting against that little dog, like that wolf and the dog are like barking at each other. It's like a fight going on, but then the Star card's reminding you to let go and like ease into the flow of just being a vessel. All right, Ben Frank, do you want a reading? I just finished up. Oh crap! Properties. Just finished up Angelic Essence. I appreciate. How old is your daughter? I'm like curious. Probably might end the reading. Actually, how much time did I set it? Hi, Micaiah. How are you? Oh, hi, Sally K. I'll put you in the order. So, thanks. I got Sadie K's message for Sadie K Q. And McKay, if you want a reading, you can go next. But Marina too. If you have a question, just list it. Oh god, I have such a bad headache. Hold on, let me grab a water. Drink of water. I think I ate too many Cheetos. Okay, I actually don't have water, but I ate too many Cheetos, and I think that's why I have a headache. I'm less fine than yesterday, but fine. Oh, I'm so sorry. How is, like, did you work or go to school, or were you off? I, like, don't know if it's my medication that gives me a headache or the Cheetos. Apologies. My name is Aisha, and I'd love to know if there's anything the universe would like to let you know. Alright, so Sadi K. Aisha, you're next. I'm gonna take a picture because I gotta share this. Notice you don't know any of my Instagram followers. If there's anything that can help me. Okay, so I'll do 2 card reading then. Great. I like have to make it a point to make sure that I am able. Oh, how do I do this? Okay, I found it. Hopefully, thanks for waiting. Okay. Clipboard. Cut. Alright, I got you. I forgot to do this before. Alright, Aisha, you are next. About work in silence. Yeah. No, legit. Sometimes you have to work in silence and like not share every single. You gotta share when you're ready for people to criticize or ready to like talk to you about work. Like that's what I've definitely learned about that whole situation. So for Sadi K, is there what is universes wants to let you know about something? I'm trying to see if I should just do a regular shuffle. My cards are already starting to get boring. Like, I definitely need another small deck. I want to draw my own deck, but my drawing skills, I was going to do that for my master's degree, but I've decided not to. I need to get my inspiration again. But, okay, let's do Sadi K. Anything to help your path? What does the universe want to let Aisha know? What does the universe want to let Aisha know? And you had the Ace of Cups in reverse. Let me just try and right there. I'll like draw one more card. Where am I from? Oh yeah, I'm from Milwaukee or Chicago in the Midwest of the US, but my family's from Kerala. Malayalianu, പക്ഷേ Malayalam എല്ലാ ദിവസം പറയത്തില്ല, so understand it. I'm trying to learn, but yeah, that's kind of my background. Oh, another tower. Cards do. So Sadi K, you have an Ace of Cups in reverse. So like the Fool card, it's about going on a new journey, new pathway. But this one, it's like, you know how the cup is overflowing and there's so much abundance that's coming forward. I'm gonna get a new camera, guys. sorry, it's just not. Well, we had it in reverse, and it's this dove that's coming in with the cross, kind of like the symbol for, in the Christian tradition, for the Holy Spirit. Well, it's like you're blocking it. You're turning the cups over. You know, do you see it's like you're turning the gift that you have and not having it come forth. I also think of like, you know, upright, it's like a fountain overflowing. But now it can be like turned into kind of like a weapon. Like it's like you're pushing water out. So it's pushing emotional energy out. And I think to me, it's like you might be needing to purge something out so you can let the grace in and let the flow of life in. You have to purge some emotional energy that you're holding on to out that's related to some kind of gift or talent you have. And you also have this hermetic symbol. It's like a three ring. I don't remember exactly yet. I'm currently reading and going through the videos on the Hermetic Order, Golden Dawn, and all that stuff. But essentially, like, people would have a staff in their rituals, and it would have, like, the rings on it. And when you have that staff, you're leading and you're guiding. It's kind of like what a bishop or the Hierophant has. It's you have this, like, leadership, divine quality in you, and you're, like, overturning it by, like, and I don't know if it's like someone else is like either turning you into a weapon or you're being utilized yourself as a weapon to, like, I don't know, either harm yourself or others, because it's like sometimes when we are like pushing emotional negative energy out, like you can see as it goes out onto others, it comes back to ourselves. It's like you can wag your finger at someone else, but then there's like three or four, you conjure them back at you. So that's the symbol for Neptune there. But you have the Tower upright next. So Major Arcana card and the symbol for Scorpio and Taurus. Hi, I'm doing well. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing Sadi Raisha's reading. What's that meaning? Your pain turns into a weapon. And then weapon again can sometimes be to your benefit. But then it's like you're hurting that thing, that vulnerable divine thing within you that can help move you forward, because it's the Ace of Cups. And okay, the Tower card, it's about upheaval and change that's needed to be made, and lightning flashing. It looks like it's a war scene, but it's literally just bad weather. Like, you can think of like a thunderbolt of God, like striking, and then you see the two. Oh, God damn it! Why we have to stop moving around so much? Oh my goodness, this card. Okay, this is better when I cover my face. Okay, there. So you also have like several figures within it, like falling. I wonder if I can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, that's so much better. Several figures that are a man and a woman, just falling, flipped upside down. They're in a tryst, having fun, and look at them, just caught in a horrible situation. But it's a needed change that had to happen. This tower needed to be rebuilt. So something in your life, the stability and consistency of something that you're doing is creating problems that needs to be overturned, like this cup, to let. Hi, Christine. And here, let me put you in the order now. Christine will be next. And if you guys want a reading, again, just drop in chat and I'll put you in the reading order. Currently, I'm on Aisha. But we are at Aisha's tower, and it's telling you to embrace the change, embrace the fall, kind of like the, if you know about the Hanged Man upside down, just surrendering to what your situation is. And you will not be needing to create all the change. You just have to surrender to the moment, because you already have like you already are doing other things right. You already have like skills within you that is going to propel you forward. You already have like divine intervention, Aisha. But that's just, yeah, if you would like another card, but the universe is just telling you to kind of stop being the block and overturning the cups that it's giving you. And don't let your anger, because maybe your anger has caused some towers to fall. But it's like, just go with it. And as much as it's hurt you, you've got to, as it, you know, if you've done something quite bad, not quite bad, but if hurt somebody and you lost an opportunity because of that, just know that you can always get it back with this. Because then anytime you get a reversed card, especially within the minor carta, it's about like, that's telling you that on ways to change it, right? How to change that. Okay, Micaiah, you're going after Christine. I'm gonna do Christine's next then, if Aisha is good, hopefully. Alrighty. Can I have one card reading as to be in tension with my dad? Yeah, sure, TTV Foco. Oh, you're welcome. I hope it was insightful in any way. Sometimes it's just like, I always do little checks. Hi, Tony Matthews. How are you? Also, don't forget, I keep forgetting to say, but just, yeah, follow. I think you can do on Twitch, do just exclamation point join. But otherwise, I'm going to do Chrissy. So with my dad, she's texting me as to my brother, what he said. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't get any notifications, like, for some reason when I'm streaming. Yeah, Micaiah, you are an after Chris. He said, okay, she keeps as to my brother what he said to my dad and don't know if it's true or lying. So as to, what does B stand for, Christine? Yes, you can go after Focus. Let me put you in. Okay. I'm a little confused after. I'm gonna make an assumption until you drop in the chat, Christine, but I'll just keep going. She's keep texting me as to my brother said. Oh, as to the intention with my, yeah, I'm saying initial as to, oh, it's just okay, the initial B intention with my dad, because she keeps asking you about what the brother said to my dad. Don't know if it's true or lying. So it's like so B keeps like going to you about your brother essentially, and whether it's like if they're being honest or not. All right, and it's like, why are they doing that? That's freaking, and that is interesting why they're doing that. All right, let me shuffle. Well, this card came out for you, the Four of Pentacles, and it's a good confirmation to me. The Four of Pentacles, this like four dynamic that's being involved. I see like each of you have value in this. Like, it's not even a it's kind of like a triangulation, but your dad's also within this, and so is B. We also have a Sun card, and then also the card for, I believe, Sagittarius. Not the card, the symbol. I might go to the, you're right. And the symbol for Jupiter. And that's all about change and the harvest. There's some kind of thing that's going to be leading up to this. The situation, I don't know, Christine. That's something. Yeah, you don't know who's being honest. Is it, yeah, like your brother, your dad? Also, let me see the elements, the four elements. It's an upright. I think, like, to me, the Four of Pentacles, it's about creating a dynamic. So, for example, the Eight of Pentacles, it's about starting the celebration, bringing in family and community. The Pentacles and the Cups are like, the higher you go up in the line, the better and better it gets. And for this, it's like building the foundation, and to me, building that communication foundation. We have the symbol for Earth. Let's do another pull. I'm trying to think. Don't know if these two people are honest. So you're saying, just to confirm, like, so you're saying, she keeps texting me as to my brother. Okay, so she's trying to confirm, is your dad being honest, and if he's being honest. So it's like there's this lack of trust and stability, and that's this card saying there needs to be the foundation being set. And I feel like you are placed in this situation holding this balance in order. That's a lot of pressure, Christine. Okay, and then you have, it's good so far. Your card's coming out. You have the Seven of Cups. So I mean, the seven's not always the best, but we have the Scorpio, the Scorpion right there, and then two female symbols. Okay, two female symbols right there. And also, like, even down here, there's like a dragon. It's illusionary success, dragon, and all these cups. They're hermetic symbols. The snake, the Sphinx. You also have a kind of like a shrouded person, like not being sure about like what's happening. And also, I'm thinking, don't know if B and my brother are honest with each other. She's already like, oh, wow, that's wild. And you have a Scorpio right there. I feel like she has good intentions, in all honesty, but I feel like, yeah, she's like covering up the bad shit that she's doing, or the bad like there's some issues there. I think they're illusionary success. They're hiding the truth between each other. Hi, Benita. How are you? They're hiding the truth to make themselves look better. And it's creating, oh, I'm doing fine. I'm currently doing a reading, so I'll just have to finish and I'll answer. But, okay, so you have this thing. Then we have like a garland as well, and it's like a knight. it's the tower and a lady, a person, a TikTok. I've nothing posted. I like created one, but I didn't like do anything. I honestly don't know what I'm going to be posting on there because like everyone will see it more. This one, it's like a female, it's like a Medusa head stuck in stone, and I think to me, it's being stuck in place because it's like either she has some kind of control to, like, B has control, stunning, like, I don't know, forcing you guys to, like, I don't know how to describe it, where you can't, you are it creates anxiety, so you're stuck and you can't do stuff that's needed right in life. Let me do some more cards to see how we can get over that. Because she's already lied to you. Okay. So you have another 4. You had the 4 of Pentacles. And then you have the 4 Swords. Hi, Sunshine. Currently doing Christine's reading. And then next is Micaiah. So in this scene, it's a soldier that's generally actually a stone in other readings. It's actually like a cemetery scene in other readings, and then he like sacrificed himself and he's like stuck in the ether just thinking about all the battles and successes he's won, and he still has a sword by his side. But this card reading is he's alive, and in other readings he's like in the background scene. Normally there's like a family, so like this is good. It's like this is like related to a family situation. I feel like this symbolizes you, and it's good that it's upright. We also have 2 symbols for Jupiter here, and another an air sign. So you had earth, air, and also water here in your readings, and then you have the scales. So to me, you're gonna have to be very diplomatic, kind of like a lawyer, sneaky lawyers. Very careful with your words, Christine. That is what it is. You're gonna have to be a soldier, and time now is just to relax. Not even relax. Like watch your cards and reflect. Like watch the cards you are literally holding in terms of like with your brother and with B and with your dad. That to me is like what these 3 swords even symbolize in your situation. And you're kind of like just remember, you have a sword right there to wield, to block them. You're not like this card also is a lot of the 4s is about except for the wands, is about having that being stuck, burnt out, feeling the there's also this word, it's like building. You have to, so I can do a health question. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that positive, like our mind can influence our health in a slight matter. Have you heard of those stories of people praying and they've like been brought back to life? Like, it's crazy. What is this? Back to Christine's reading. Just know that you have armor on you, and you have things you can wield in this situation, Christine, to kind of get through it. Because I firmly believe with this card being there and you kind of being on the seat, this person is like as a king, and it's the fire symbol. You can add fuel to this fire in this dynamic, but I think you can just like rest and wait. They don't need to be burdens for you. All right. I'm gonna go next to Micaiah now. Sunshine, would you like me to add to if you add a question? Mikhail's question here for your spirit team: who is the person behind the phone call? Mostly when I feel good to work on something. This hidden person, once they call, let's play in registration. Wait, what do you mean by that? Okay, hold on. I'm confused about that. Are you streaming anywhere else other than Twitch? Oh, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch. Apologies, I didn't see that previous question that you said. Mikaya, are you here? Hi, Mr. Savagistic. Oh, thank you. Nice. Wait, what does then let play in registration? What do you mean by that? Hi, hit up music C. Alright, so who is this behind this phone call? I'm a little confused about your question, Mikaya. Like, are you having like a blocked call, or is it like a spam call? Or is it like you're getting a divine call from somebody? I need to get like this deck. How do I call? No, you're good. I'm trying to decipher what the question is. The better I understand, the better I can interpret the symbols. My mind can make the connections. Once they call me, let's play. Okay. I'm gonna try green. You have the 10 of Wands. Eons. Okay. Oh my god. I don't even... I'm gonna keep going because I'm just like... I get another card. I'm like... See, what the fuck? I'm gonna shuffle again because I'm just like when I pick up the phone. Oh, okay. They're playing like, can you register for something? Is that what's happening? All right. All right. Well, I think you need to... Do you say hello when you talk to them? So we have the Queen of Swords pulled up. I like shuffled again because I was like, I don't think it's time to reshuffle the deck like on the floor, but so I had to do, this one seems a little bit more accurate. You have the Queen of Swords, and then you also have the Lover's card, a major arcana deck. Micaiah. And it's this person, this queen is holding like a jar with the person's head in it, or a bag, and then it's cutting through the fog. You see a cherub coming out through the clouds, and the two symbols for the scales for Libra, and also on the below, and also I think that's Virgo. Hi, country love. And we have air and also water here with the swords. Yeah. And then also with the two lovers card. And they're both upright. So I want to say, yeah, this person does know you. I feel like, I'm not thinking like this is a lover specifically. With the Queen of Swords, it's like, I always think that of all the queens and the minor arcana cards, suits, this specific queen is a lot more direct and manipulative. She's not as like emotional or not as forceful as the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands. Or the Queen of Pentacles, just living in excess. She is like hard-lined, very strict, but also controlling and manipulative. So, yeah, I have a feeling they're messing with you, and it's someone that you know. I don't know if it's like I don't know if you said hello, and I don't know if it's like something related to your health or some kind of like registration for, what could it be? Like some kind of, you know, like insurance or some like scam. Let's see. Then we have the Knight of Wands here. So fiery card, Scorpio and Sagittarius. So very I'm pretty sure that's Sag. No, wait. Double check. I thought that weird head. Yes. Yeah, someone's trying to get through you and create some movement. But I see this knight. Oh, interesting. You're Sag male, yeah, and we have this male with the staff holding a wand or fire or like a light bringer. I think of Game of Thrones always. Whoever made this deck probably was inspired by it. And a black stallion, Black Beauty, and two fire symbols. So we did not have any fire, but a lot of water. So it's the other person's energy is here. I mean, I'm gonna be interesting to see if it's someone that has a crush, but they're a crush, but it's like registration noise. I feel like they're trying to take something from you with the Scorpio energy. Scorpios and Sagittarius, men always have a lot to offer, I feel, emotionally and mentally. So I don't know if you have any other specific questions. Yes, I can add you. Country love. Oops, I'm gonna have to make this a little bit smaller. I mean, actually, I think I could just. Connect your energy. So I would block this number for sure and see if they try calling you again with another number. Because if it does, then this person is a friend or someone that loves you or like has emotional energy. So I would block the current number and see what happens. Unless they're calling out unknown already. Alright, next is TTV Faco. If you're still here, please drop in the chat. And Tony Matthews. I might have to switch to my next deck because I feel like this is giving me a lot of repeats now. They use many numbers? Okay. And it's the same thing. Oh, this person clearly knows you. Yeah, they're trying to... I think they like you then if it's love. I'm going to switch to this deck. It's a little bit harder to shuffle, but we're going to pull through. Since years. They just keep playing registration. I mean... I don't know if it's a scammer either. That is freaking weird, right? Okay, TTV Faco. What was your initial question? Let me scroll through. Oh, I don't see you posted your question. Would you like to post your question? TTV Faco. Let me make sure Tony Matthews posted a question too. It could be, again, this person or whoever is bothering you and calling you is like subconsciously linked to you just because it's been happening for so long. But I have to think it's not someone. See, if it was someone you knew personally, they would have you guys probably would have eventually talked. It has to be some kind of like business thing. What was your question, TTV Faco? Get whatever you have for the oracle. Hyped me up. And Tony Matthews, if just list it, because I don't see it in the chat. And Country Love, if you want to list yours too. While I try and figure out how to shuffle this, because these, look at this deck, it's like so hard to grab. My hands, it's not as like foldable, too stiff right now. Oh, I hope you found some insight. It is hard, right? Like, I'd like to know if you'll ever find somebody as a life partner. Okay. How my DJ feels about me. Oh, it's a lot easier to shuffle if I shuffle with less cards. I even not sleep yet, I would sleep. I was like that yesterday. Like, I'm like sleepy, but it's hard to sleep. If you know what that is like. Oh, it's the daytime. Yeah, it's like evening here. Or nighttime, actually. Will TTV Faco ever find the love of his? It's daytime in thoughts. Okay. Will TTV Faco find the love of his love? Okay, this card really wants to come out. Oh, sorry, I'm giggling. Well, just start with this and then we can do a little more. So you have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and I don't know if that is like, a forward call to what is going to happen or just current situation. This idea of the loving family, the white picket fence, community love, not so much like physical, like wealth, like an abundance giving back, but it's that emotional abundant energy. You can read the bottom, but you also have the angel Josephiel, and she's kind of the connector between animals and humans and all our emotions. You having it in reverse tells me there's a block preventing that from happening. I don't know if it's your profession. I don't know if it's previous attachments earlier on in life. And it looks like a smiley face, right? This rainbow, ironically. And it's like this cruel joke being played on you, like by the divine, I feel. Because it's clear. I'm sorry. But it's like, I feel like you have amounted some things, and it's like you should be here, but for some reason, let me figure out if this card is your future or present. Alright, Tony Matthews, if you're still here, list your question. Country Love, if you're still here, also list your question. But yeah, I'm curious, TV Paco, what that card really wanted to come out to you. And it's interesting, it's like the Four of Cups below, and then the eight, not eight, what the fuck? 6 at the bottom. So this Four of Cups is about, when it's reversed, it's traditionally about abandoned pleasure, and you've come through, you've had abundance in community, you've led down the path with the Ace of Cups, to the Two of Cups, it's like the lovers. And then after you celebrated with all, it's like coming to just feeling like things are not enough emotionally. You feel like, again, the feeling of after coming back from a vacation or a honeymoon, it's just you're not there. And then also the Six of Cups in reverse is a little bit similar, but it's about that community piece, the aspect. Oh, there's, I see you. I see you, Country Love, thank you. And having that in reverse, you're trying to, it's like you have to retreat somewhere. I think of like kind of going on a boat, going elsewhere, and you're not willing to leave some kind of situation. That's what's preventing you. There's some situation you need to leave, some kind of like path. Like it's like going on a boat to in the middle of the night, escaping, fleeing some kind of situation. So that's the block from having that romantic life partner and potentially like a family of your own. And it's probably getting you really down, and that's another thing about the Four of Cups reversed. The Four of Cups upright, though, it's like you know this and you're willing to make the change, but it's like you're not willing to make some kind of change in that. So we have the One of Earth here. It's the One of Pentacles, and always any of the ones are like any of the aces. It's a new abundant pathway. It's like you have this grand home, like compared to this shit. I mean, it's a beautiful home. Like I literally grew up in a home like this. Definitely not in a home like this. Look at that. Look at that goddamn. Is this a mansion or is this the Taj Mahal? Like, are you like, you're on a pathway to a Taj Mahal. You're on a path possibly like where your life is just, I don't know if you do something really good in business or in some kind of industry, and the pathway, this beautiful, like, I don't even know. This looks like freaking Hawaii. What am I thinking? It reminds me of like Lilo and Stitch, and this is like Lilo. Because I see the palm trees in the background, like this, like you're on an island somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and like, let me let this focus, and I'll try not to move around as much. But basically, there's beautiful roses that don't like maybe last forever. Oh, focus. God damn, this camera's fucking. I need to. Jesus Christ. Okay, you're gonna have to just like, just guess with me on this. I'm gonna have to change the light. Oh my god. You can see it. You can see the blurry version of it. Oh my god. Oh, there it is, finally. Essentially, I see her in tights like a little like ballerina, and with the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace on Earth, I think you might have perfection in one facet of your life, and that block being on your island in the middle of nowhere, and even like the new version of the story, ends up getting abandoned by her cousin, the new Lilo and Stitch. And her cousin leaves, and she is all alone. And I feel like there's someone that abandoned you and might be like holding you back from like truly committing to relationships in the past, and possibly like why in the future now you have a hard time connecting, because you have all this wealth and abundance, the pathway that you're on, but you're not able to share it. And also, to me, with this, like, she's holding a little rabbit, this beautiful innocent rabbit. I think of also bunnies are about reproduction, abundance in reproduction. She's taking it into this house and this garden, but it's all alone, where there's no other rabbit. It's only one rabbit. To me, I think it's like you're holding yourself hostage to this situation that you're in. You're gonna have to like let something go if you want that eventual, this dream facing upright. I mean, but again, it could be that this pathway that you're on, if you're willing to sacrifice something, you could end up having a home. But it's like, I'm just worried that like you're not. Do you see this downgrade? The downgrade in the home. This is pretty grand, I'm not gonna lie. It's the yellow brick road right there. But again, it's all illusionary. Like, if this is what you deem as success, when truly this is what many people truly in their hearts is community and family and love, right? That's the highest currency that you can truly have. So alrighty, Tony Matthews, are you here? I don't know if you want any more words, TV fuck. I feel like your cards kind of gave enough information. Yeah. Let me do like this deck is interesting because it has like little sayings a little bit more. They give readers more guidance. I like looking at the they have these numbers at the end. Okay. So it's like the Archangel of Raziel stands ready to bring magic into the world. This magic that he pulls in with his right hand and travels downward through his left hand, indicating as above, so below, right? And if you, this one card is like all about, hi, the game. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So this additional meaning, I don't want to read the whole thing, but I'll just say power, law of attraction, making your dreams come true, excellent skills due to excellent training, taking charge of your life, and visualizing what you want to create. So this card to me, it's sometimes like that illusionary success when you get to the point of seeing the wizard behind the mask, seeing it's not all up to what it is. But if you can always change that and adjust it. But I also think life always has trade-offs. You can always get that grand house with your partner, but when you're on that pathway to success in a career, there's sometimes love is put on the back burner. So I truly experienced that. Next up is Tony Matthews. Hi, the game. Otherwise, I'll do Country Love because she posted a question. I'm gonna wait in chat. Just that's good, TV Faco. I'm so happy that you gained some insight. I'm gonna wait for them to come back in chat because I don't see them and I don't want to. I made the mistake of just reading through and then like people come back in and they're like, I didn't hear it. While I'm waiting for them, I can do another card for you. Let's go back to the other deck. Some stuff you can do to help. Let's see. Okay, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. So the Hanged Man, he looks like he's in a really horrible situation. He's accepting his death. To me, it symbolizes not Zeus. Is it Thor? Okay, sounds good. The game. You know the Yetra, the tree of life, Norse mythology. Yggdrasil. Sounds like that birth control pill or that Yaz. There's like a lot of these. Do you know a lot of those medications? Like a lot of science facilities like will use, like science in general since the dawn of it always use names from mythology. It's just like so ironic, and then like you have names and symbols being used still in pharmacology, or the pharmaceutical industry specifically. It's like you can't ever separate out symbols from the past ideas of like the law of God. And I find it funny. So Yggdrasil, and it's the tree of life, tree of death and rebirth, and Odin, not, why did I think of Thor? Odin, I think he was like in reverse, like he sacrificed himself. He hangs himself for 9 days and 9, yeah, it was 9 days and 9 nights. And that's essentially, he did it as a sacrifice, and it obviously created abundance. It was needed. He had to do it. And then you also have another hermetic symbol right there. I think of like Prince. He used that symbol. I forgot the name of the symbol and I don't want to Google it now. But then you have the symbol for water in the background and Pisces within it, and Neptune, all about going with the flow, surrendering to the escapes of life. Also the symbol for air within it. And then when you reverse it, it's like, oh, he's standing on his feet, and then it's like realizing, oh no, he's bound by these roots and there's snakes, and he's stuck in this situation. All the blood that should be rushing to his head is going down here. And that's not good because we are not animals. We are animals, but we're also supposed to be divine in some way. The blessing of creation. And I see for you with those two previous cards, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, and then also the Ace of Pentacles for you, TB Faco. For me, the sacrifice that you're needing to make, you have not done again, and that those roots that connect to other people and other planes, the cycles of birth and life and death, you know, it's like it's starting to suffocate you. Like, this is a thing that I've realized, of course, is our time on earth is very limited, and as much as we want to escape the flow of life, doing what we want, exploring our talents, some things, it's like every year the seasons are always changing. Every year the climate is changing. Every year as we grow older, the change of life and death will exist, and you have to make sacrifices in accordance with that. Because maybe we live forever in another life, in another form of existence, but this space now, there's some kind of relation to this that you're not, some kind of relation to your mortality that you're not accepting. Okay. Got pretty heavy. Country love, I'm gonna do you last, unless Tony Matthews not here. Are you here, my love? How my DJ genuinely feels about you. I don't know if you're still on. Country love. Tony Math. I don't think Tony Math is here. I think I need to start doing my readings a lot shorter. I think that's my problem. I'm seeing now, but I also love doing more in-depth readings. Awesome. Okay. So is DJ, how do they feel romantically about you? Okay. You have the Three of Air reversed. So the air is a sword. And we have the angel Azrael. He is kind of like the angel of love, the angel of movement, good looks, and you don't have fives, so that's good. Hi Nathan. Yeah, you definitely can. I'm gonna say skipped if someone hasn't showed up, but I'll keep them in mind. So currently I'm doing country love right now, and I can add you, Nathan Dwa. Oops, I'm gonna do Tony Matthews at the end. They come back on. Oopsies, I'm writing in the wrong section. Alright, so the Three of Air, and it's the start. With the Ace of Swords, you have a beautiful idea, beautiful love that came in, and then the second swords is kind of the person that has a blindfold, and then they have like two swords holding upright, having two opposing ideas. Oh, you want to reading Grojek. I can put you in after then. Just list whoever says their question first. I'll put you in the order. And then also there's a storm brewing on that one, but the next one, the Three of Swords, is essentially having said options and you took the blindfold off. Okay, Nathan will go first, and then next is Grossa. And this one is about letting go and moving on and then healing the misunderstandings. So it's, again, that blindfold is off. You see what decision you had to make and you're moving forward, but you're still kind of stuck in the past. And that's what this one is about. Not being able to move forward in the choice that's being made. And I'm going to look at the other card here. So how he feels about you, he's thinking about you, but he doesn't know how to deal with it. We have Azrael, the angel, consoling this individual that's going through this mental heartache. But for me, when it's reversed, you're not getting consoled. You're not getting help to kind of move forward. I think there's a block in communication that's being brought forth by DJ. There, next we had the Queen of Cups upright, and beautiful. I never had this card drawn before, so such a beautiful card. This symbolizes country love you. We have the cups. She's in her throne. The cups are all about long term. The slowest of the whole minor arcana suits. Patiently waiting. She is the emotional queen. That's why her foot is in the waves. It can easily turn into a storm, but it can also, she creates the calm. And I think that's where you come in. Also, I see a mermaid. There's like symbols of like a cherub, a mermaid, a siren. Mermaid, siren, two opposing similar things. Alluring men, and captivating children in more recent times. But also their screams, the sirens, are like banshees, can be terrifying. Sure, Grosek. Okay. Nathan, if you have a question, please put it down below. And then within the side is the Angel's Tarot deck, which is so interesting. So this card is saying that you have the spiritual energy, and your loving nature is what's keeping DJ pulled to you. But he seems to be, yeah, the love that he has, it's all drawn from you. You're very captivating, very loving person. And to me, like that the reason for this specific deck even having it means that you have like some spiritual psychic energy. Anytime you have the Pisces, it's always like I'm trying to think of like it's interesting though, like for this, she's on the beach. See, she's like the edge of the coastline. The other deck, it's like the middle of nowhere. But you're firm and stable in the grounding that you're in, as you are. And I think him, that's interesting. Yeah, it's like this broken, like he has to be the one to like come through and heal the situation. Let me do another card pull. I like both of them though. Alright, so I wasn't sure if this was the forward reverse or not, but we'll just go with forward. And 8 of Cups, it's moving forward, and it says a spiritual quest and making changes, change in priority and leaving home. And this is another cup energy, and I think it's just it's touching on you, country love. You have this beautiful dog looking back. Like this deck, whenever they have animals, it's like, to me, it's like the subconscious nature that it's calling forth. So you, the 7 of Cups, it's like leaving, taking the cups that you have. You see the cups that are still filled with water, right? And now they're empty, and you're moving. You had to remove something in your life in the 7 of Cups, and now it's all empty. But it's because you have something better with you that you can take forward. It's like a treasure chest, right? I'm so curious too if it's like something tapping into DJ's energy, if they have to make some changes. This treasure chest, it to me could be even you being the treasure, because I see like, do you see how there's 2 like boxes? This one was closed and this one is open. And I'm wondering if, like, to have him come back into your life, because you have the psychic and loving nature, it would be, 1, moving forward, letting go of some of the control and anger, like, again, the siren energy. Yeah, I can add you to the list. This siren energy that pulls people in, but then also scares the living crap out of someone because they're controlling, terrifying. People are scared that they're being used, all of that. It's like letting go of that energy and being more calm in this beautiful beach. Yeah, I hope that's good. Yeah, I see the treasure chest. And I'm gonna read, to me, I feel like the heart of the matter is this one right here. So I'm gonna just read the 3 of airs, angels, suggestion was like number 13, the lucky 13. And it all says release. Archangel Azrael is here with his arms open wide to comfort you. Bloop. And white roses grow in every direction to show the purity and peace in the moment that lies within and around. So face fears, moving forward, freedom to change, transformation, reincarnation. So I think that's all of both of these cards ask some kind of change, reincarnation, and moving on of some sort. Is that's what it's. And this one's just like saying you are supported. And to me, there's still love between you two, but I think he's intimidated or scared. All right. I'm going to add Benita to the list, and let me remove country love. I hope there was some insight to you. Benita is next. Benita. But Nathan is next. Okay, you just want a reading on your next relationship? I'm going to do one card from this deck and see if I'll do the next deck for the other one. I just don't like shuffling this deck. These cards are so big for my hand. Oh my god. Guess I'm getting better eventually, but I do need practice. You're welcome. Awesome. I'm not gonna say your name. Yeah, sure. These nuts. Knee stuff. Okay, sure. I'm currently doing Nathan's, so you might have to wait a little bit, but Anushka. I'll put you on the list, and if you're still around. I'm doing okay. We're just doing card readings for Mr. Nathan, and they've been insightful. I actually started getting dreams about me doing these, dreaming about my hobbies and work. Alright, let me just pull it out for Nathan. Okay, so let's start. You have the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Earth. So 9 of Fire or 5 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. In terms of relationship-wise, there's going to be movement, by the way. But it's not the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is like burden. But the 9 of Wands, this is for Nathan. Just be prepared for whatever comes up within a relationship that is going to be, it's like, it's not going to be easy. That's all I'm going to say. It's not, the next relationship is not going to like flow easily like water just moving in. It's not going to be like you're going to be sitting on a ship being a cool passenger. Like you might have some like very passionate moments, but like have your guard up. But I see, do you see this is like kind of like a pentacle, right? This shield. Money is going to be some kind of like discussion point or issue because we have the 5 of 5. The 5s are always very, very like changing moment, I should say, because you have this, you can just read the DV or special messages below, but there's instability in your either income or instability in your lover's, future lover's income. And I'm curious if it's that. That's why like this angel is consoling this old lady. And it's could be that you might be put in a situation where you have to support somebody else. Also, I see these beautiful like tulips, and it's like this moment of like sacrifice and being like, it's like you're feeling like the heaviness of the situation in the new, this new next relationships that's coming up. But then it's reminding yourself that you're doing pretty all, like you're doing as well as you can in the situation that's being brought forth. And it's like this lady has these like glittery slippers, like she's not destitute and homeless. She's got a freaking cat with her. Like, I'm trying to look at this. With the wands, they can be like staves. They can be like light bringers. They can be like wands of magic, or like or arrows. So these wands are like acting as all of it. They're acting like a light. They're acting like a magical toy, like floating these things. An arrow as well. It even has a weird phallus vibe to it. Down below. So it's going to be a very passionate, chaotic relationship. Maybe initially, or that's going through. And I think I'm going to read the special message for this card for you. It'll be 5 of Earth. And it's number 5. Let me get it. Okay. These have like more little symbols. So again, the 5s, wise counselor, and it's Archangel Sandalphon, will act as your liaison to the source, no matter which spiritual language you choose. And his desire to see that your prayers are heard and answered, doing the right thing for the right reason. So maybe this is like, don't get into a relationship for the wrong reasons. Be careful of like the woman, or like if they're coming to you for the right reasons. Are they coming at you for money? Are they coming at you because they want to take something? Are you going to them for those reasons? Respecting your elders and learning from the lessons of the past, even your own past, the power of prayer, and searching for meaning in life. So to me, just for guidance with them in the next relationship, be a little bit more traditional. There's going to be a lot of fiery energy, and to kind of, the reason why we have structures like church and government is because it kind of provides stability when there wasn't stability, and creates the encasing for ideas and relationships to form and money to be shared. There's comfort and comfortability, stability, and growth, relying on the knowledge from the past. So that's what it's asking you to do. Okay, Nathan. I don't know if that gave you any insight. That 9 of Wands is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do, yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna do gross sec. Cross that next. Boop. Oh, gotta strap some gun. Next is crochet. What was your question? How is your music? Yeah, you gotta watch out for people, and for not people and their monies. No, it's like the next relationship. It's gonna be a passionate, it's gonna be a passionate one, and that's where I think the angels are telling you to go. But the warning is, be very careful of those people that are very looking for passion and excess, defending yourself from the ones that are going to be using you. Yeah, their intentions and money. Now, I don't know if it's telling you that, like, so many women, right, they can drain you of money. About my success in the music industry. Oh, I hope you get the angel for, like, creativity. That's always a good sign. Okay, you have to just flip the deck and like do small bridges. About like, I mean, I think getting the Wands energy for relationships is always usually good, but yeah, getting the 5s is always like a slight warning. Okay, let's take for you, crochet. How will your music journey go? Let's do one more for you. Okay. So you have the 4 of Wands. So much to celebrate. You have the angel Joseph Bael. And it's like this, I think it's like the Mexican, I forgot the name. I know it's like, I've seen a mariachi band, that traditional dance. You have beautiful, I don't know if they're chrysanthemums and tulips and roses. So there's going to be so much success coming in with your music journey. It could be whatever the type of genre that you're in. Like to me, this whole, like, you're tapped in to the interests of other people, for men and women alike. Like, I feel like people so these people are dancing, right? And they're like kind of in this like a it's not even a stage. It's essentially like the wands is acting as a light right now. Like your creative passion is bringing you forward, lighting the path in your journey, and other people are basking in the enjoyment that you are doing in creating the music. So let's do, that's like awesome. I mean, look at this super cool card. I think I pulled it out once before. And this card was upside down. You have Ezreal. There's something, sadness and relief coming in. The swords reverse. You're not, so when I have the Ten of Swords in other card readings, it's essentially like a bird getting stabbed and killed with the wands. And when you have it in reverse, you're evading that, which is good, which is so good. Of the few cards when it's in reverse, like, this is a good card to have in reverse. How I'm seeing it, at least. It's telling you that there might be negative doubts within you and fears, and be very careful, because that could like ruin your success and be that bird that's like trying to escape from its cage and like not be shot down by arrows, like other people's movements, but it's more so like ending up stabbing yourself with your own thoughts and your fears. When it's upright, it's like this situation will bring you relief after it's done and ending, but this thing is going to keep continuing. Like, your doubts and your fears are always going to be there, and the point of it is that it's telling you to let that go. Yeah, I want to do a pull from this card. This deck, so I don't want to shuffle the other one. Alright. Let me just do your split deck. I guess I'm gonna keep both of them. Another 2 cards. You have the 4 of Cups here. No, 5. What shit? I can't even read. 6 of Cups. So pleasure again. You bring a lot of pleasure, and you're gonna have pleasure in your life, your music career. Gonna keep going well. But then, oh shit. I see like more like beautiful like trees or stuff in nature, like growing stuff. That's what growth, taking care of some, nurturing something, and it's bringing abundance. You might attract women, you might attract a family with that. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the symbol for Sagittarius, and also the Capricorn symbol and fire symbol there. Yeah, the symbol for fire and for earth. I think Capricorn's an earth sign. But you have this goat, those freaking goats that climb mountains, and it's in reverse, and it's the angel there too. It's like that is the goat being the goat. Isn't that that's a saying? Your success might not be where exactly you want it to be, and this emotional energy of the Queen of Pentacles, she's all about, of all the other queens, super into her money, super into like living in excess. She's living in a tower with the on the mountains, and she's got the King of Pentacles there to support her. She's not worried at all about anything else. And having her in reverse, it's just the windfall of something. You might experience some windfall of maybe it might not be money, but it might be something like related to your stability. I don't know if it's like, you know, changes in the location of where you record, changes in who you might end up working with. Like that's probably gonna come. And this one's about like her downside is like she's so needy. She as much as like she wants to be the person bringing in all the money and like taking care of things, she's not doing that. Like she is struggling to maintain that stability and adjust to keep garnering that financial stability and success, and that's why it's in reverse. So yeah, essentially, if you want to be like let go, and be successful with that. To me, I think it's not focusing about exactly the money all the time. You do need to, like, I don't know, get accounted, learn about taxes if you are doing gigs. If you're doing gigs, simple things like that, you know, the negative aspect of the Queen of Pentacles wouldn't do. Be like stable with that, because your music does bring joy to others. But this card and this card upgrade. But yeah, it's like being on top of your mental diet, being on top of your finances, like everything. Get outside help even. I think that's something. I'm going to read this card for you for the suggestion, and then we'll be doing Benita's. I don't know if Benita's on. Otherwise, I'll do D's nuts. Do you have a reading? D's nuts. Okay, I was actually supposed to read the thing. Not shuffle just yet. You have 13 again. So it's Angel Azrael. Curious if let me read the 10 up there. Maybe that might have a more interesting message. I'll look at both. Okay, Archangel Azrael is just bringing you comfort to you for challenging changes, and he'll also help you release your connection to the past, regardless of whether the transitions in your life are happy or sad. So that you will be happy. You already had a lot of happy symbols, but yeah, you do need to just lend guidance to your angels, because the changes that you'll need to make will be a little difficult. So you just need to releasing the past is releasing our bad habits, releasing our bad mindsets, and that's what this card is about. So I hope that was good. Thanks for thanking me again. If you on. Okay, these nuts Benita. Who is here? Please list your question. I don't see you listing a question. These. I like that you got the pleasure, the 6 of Cups, and then also another Wands, 4 Wands. Oh, here, okay, awesome. If Sean, oh, I remember. Sean, okay, how will our first date go? He actually gets the courage. Oh, this one's a fun one. Okay. All right. How has it been with Sean? Tell me how it's been. Oh, girl. Oh, we got this five of air. Yeah, so your first date might not go super wonderful, but it's going to be fun. It says like bottom messages like unwise choice, better way to make you happy. It's just, to me, I don't even like, don't interpret that fully based on your question. The vibes again is about they're always a little bit of a warning, but always to me the changes that you need to make. So if he ends up making the date and asking you, you probably should suggest what you guys should do. Don't depend on him for it. Do you see how this guy is shuffling his coins and he just loses some to the ground? And then like there's some people in the back like being extra and bluffing. Yeah, like I feel like it's a game. I feel like this is a game dynamic going on. And I feel like the first date is gonna reflect that. Cause like, okay. We have the Four of Four of Swords. Opposed to some of the other fours. Yeah. It might be. So this one says like going inward, relaxing. Maybe the first date would be something like going to a beach, just chilling, doing very, very low pressure, not like dripping his money. Yeah, he's like, he just like lost some of his coins while he's like, you know, he's like, oh look, I just won this hand and I took your poker chips. But he actually ended up like losing some. So this one, if you want him to come in, I again think you shouldn't be making the movement here. But if he ends up asking you out, don't depend on him because, yeah. He's like, I feel like I don't know if he just is if he's so nervous, like you would have to it would take a long time for any, I don't want to say movement to happen within dates, because you know some people start dating and they need to be friends for a very long time, right? And I think that's what this card to me is saying. So you had the 4 and 5 of Swords. Just know that, by the way. So this is all like mental energy. You're like, to me, this is all like stuff. He's really on your mind a lot. And that's why the swords are coming out. Like, this is telling you, because the higher and higher you go into the swords journey, the more ruin it gives you, because the 10 of Swords is like being stabbed by all the thoughts and all the negative stuff stewing in your brain. Yeah, I think a beach or something very low pressure. I think this is, to me, saying you gotta lock in on yourself here, because it's like the universe is trying to pull you back so you don't keep going down, like going 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10 of Swords. Because then the 10 of Swords is like letting go, completely shutting off this, like, usually when you get it's like the ending for this relationship is better for you in the moment. But this one's like, no, just go back in, get good mental energy. Don't worry too much. Yeah, special chocolates. That would be amazing. And this is so good. Like, you're thinking about dates that he would do with you, right? Like that. A lot of manifestation people are like, always think about the positive stuff you'll do with people when you get into a relationship with them, when you get into a job with them. That's the energy you need to keep. Like, not that he's, don't like keep thinking he's nervous and he's like try and think through the thoughts that you will be getting chocolates from him and he's gonna ask you out, and like focus on all this good stuff that you can get. All right, I'm gonna do one more card because I don't think These Nuts and Tony Matthews is here. Okay, so you have the Awakening card. It is the Hanged Man, and you had it in reverse. So, the Hanged Man is about sacrificing and letting go. And I covered this with someone else. It's like the tree of life. Someone that's made a needed sacrifice and he's willing and he's going and he's doing it. This could be thinking that's, I'm curious if it's like his energy or your energy. I want to say it's like, because this other person that had it with another deck, and he was like wrapped around in vines, but this one, he is just like, he's holding on to a broken stub, and he can easily get off of this and save his situation, right? You need to have to me, there's this like you need to let go of something or sacrifice that you might have to make. I'm trying to think. Well, I'm going to see what, I'm going to pull from this other deck and see why you got that in reverse. I don't even know if I'm reading his. I don't know if that's your card or his. So you have the Seven of Cups, so interesting. You have a 5 and a 7, 7 of Wands, I should say, and it's a Leo, the male and feminine energy. Yeah, and it's moving on and taking the wands that you have. You had to fight, the fight that you had to battle. Now you know you need to retreat. Yeah, Benita, I think in this situation, I don't know if you were the one that mentioned that you're going on dating apps, or was that somebody else? That might have been somebody else, actually. But if you do, definitely do it. If your parents, because I don't know if his parents are accepting of you as much because you guys are family friends. But yeah, I don't think you need to be making too much movement, but it might be good to like, yeah, I'm trying to think what that kind of release might have been for you. What is that release card? I'm thinking that's not related to him. I feel like it's something related to you in your personal life, and that might be the energy that the universe is just trying to tell you with the Hanged Man upside down. I'll like read from this. Maybe that might provide more insight. Okay. The dreamer is back in his card, and his situation will require the help of past languages of the divine. Archangel Shamuel gets a better view of which path to take. So you have different paths that you're gonna have different options, right? Maybe in love in the future. And the additional meanings, unexpected changes, seeing what's behind, what's obvious, hidden action behind an apparent standstill, and exploring your past lifetime, unusual solutions and epiphanies. Hopefully it comes to you soon then. That's the awakening card. Alright. So I don't see... Okay, he's also skipped for now. Alright, Ammon, this is the last reading then. For now. Let's see. Also, don't forget to follow if you are on YouTube or Twitch. Okay. Oh, your love life. You have the Eight of Wands facing forward, which is good. Okay, well, I'm not good. I don't know if I shuffled this enough now, because I got your card. Aman. What's that? One more. Okay. So, my love, you have... Oh no, these nuts. You weren't in chat, so I just went to the next person that was still there. Could you drop your question, these nuts? Mom, you have the King of Pentacles in forward, and then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So, with the love life dynamic, okay, alright, I'll do it next after this one. He's a stable, very stable individual, and I think that's going to be the male energy in this. Provider, always might be a little bit stingy and not willing to spend or go do stuff outside of the norm. Like maybe they're not as willing to do last minute dates. They're just a very supportive person, though. Their stability is what's positive for them. So maybe it is good that they don't want to stay up late, that kind of thing. And then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the good nature of her is that she's a very loving and caring individual. She's a queen. She's in her feminine, divine, emotional, right? She's tapped in to other people's emotions. She's in control of her emotions, but she can also be like a siren in reverse. You have the Scorpion that's placed on the cup that she's holding. She can easily turn venomous. And the feminine energy, Mom, is whoever's in this position is kind of being a little toxic in this moment, and it's creating a lot of stress for the King of Cups, whoever's in this dynamic, the masculine energy. This person has turned cold. This person has turned a little bit, trying to just like a siren calling in people, calling in men, the sailors, to fulfill their need for their souls or food or whatever, eating them. I don't really remember the allegory, but she's not in her divine, and it's creating a lot of stress for this individual. But he's very stable, and he can withstand and deal with her. Okay, Drift King. Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse. So, I mean, the negative thing about the King of Swords is they're avoidant and they talk a lot, or they're not talkative. So this person is gonna be talkative, but the downside of, and I feel like this is like your relationship dynamic. You guys might be talking with each other, But the problem is that there's a lack of, I don't know, like down here it says the King of Swords, he's very, he's like the Hierophant. He's held in more regard than everyone else because he's like the most intelligent of all the kings, but he's always in his head, and that's bad. Like this relationship, it's like the communication can be really hot and cold. And my bad, I should have said, like, there's communication, but there's also extreme avoidance between you two because of the disagreements. And again, this is a minor arcana card. So it is bringing into this to bring, because these two can be kind of not diametrically opposed together, but they can. The queen, to be, where are you streaming? Yeah, it's Twitch and YouTube. To be like in balance is to have respect for each other, each of your strengths, and open up the communication, that it's more respectful, and you have to understand where each other's perspectives are coming for each other, because you do need that chaotic, emotional, like shifting, flowing energy to experience the highs and lows in life. And you don't want to be like, again, turn into this situation here in the relationship. So hopefully that provided some more insight. Alright, I'm gonna do one card reading for you, Jesus. Yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now. I've been streaming on and off, but I'm trying to do it more because I have nothing better to do. And I've been like feeling more called to do tarot card readings. Okay, wow, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse for you, Deesna. I'm gonna say Deesna. I like saying it. So she's like a beautiful, like Middle Eastern, Indian, or Drift King. I'll do you after. Here, let me just. I'm gonna just erase Tony Matthews. So. You have the snake plant. Oh, you're welcome, Amon. Please follow if you're on YouTube. Easter lilies. She has like the blue butterflies. It's all about like basically being good at creating and manifesting anything you want with your head. It's like extreme, like she's not as harsh as the, what is it? The King of Swords. Her intelligence and her emotional, spiritual energy. Like, this is what I'm thinking for you. You can like bring forth things into your life relatively easy. But to me, it's also being a little bit too optimistic about things when it's in reverse. Also being stuck in all those negative aspects of everyone else. So it's like, that's how I'm reading it. You have all this beauty around you in the earthly plane, so you can always like be there and have that face up, that mask up. But then in reverse, it's just feeling very, what is it? Like, I think of like this butterfly that's about to literally get cut by that sword. Like the beauty that's around her. It's like you can easily lose that pretty fast if you're not focused. And then in the bottom, yeah, like I like seeing it says, I'll just read some quick words that stand out to me. Releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, right? And that's when it's upright, but when it's reversed, it's just like maybe it's like you see too much of like a beauty around you, like thinking that it's always going to be there, but it's like making sure that you take care of the good relationships in your life and letting go of the ones that are bringing you down. Because there is going to be instances when you're giving too much of your energy to something, and that's what it's telling you. Your mental energy, you're giving too much to somebody and something, and it's gonna like take away from the gifts that you already have. We also have again the Four of Swords here, another Swords energy. So this, yeah, stuff in your mind going in. You have it upright. And this one's all about management of burnout and stress, just going in, taking breaks when you need to. You have the power of your mind and your intellect, the way you can speak to others. You're intelligent, but it's just like really honing in, having self-discipline and giving yourself rest when you need to. All right. I hope that was good. I don't know. Sometimes it works out. Alright, now we are doing Drift King, and I think I'll be done for tonight. I was surprised myself how long that I'm staying on. Drift King, which day is Annabelle, my soulmate, coming to see me in June? Oh my god. Here, I'm gonna assign. We'll just do a Oh, natural. I'm gonna be done for today. It's already 1. I'm sorry. Please follow and like though. I can just, whichever card you can, I'll just do your reading too, because he's only asking timing. Let me just do this. If you want natural. Okay. This one. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna actually use this deck. When is Annabelle gonna start in the month of June? Alright, so you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is for this one. Alright. I don't really like, you said in maybe the 22nd or the 30th. For this one, actually it would be assigned December 22nd or 30th. In a winter time. Drift King. I'll try and... Oh wait, never mind. It says immediately in winter. No, these nuts, I already did you. I just finished. Oh my god. I already did your reading. I'm not going back. I just did your reading! Oh my god, I need to go to bed. You can just rewind it. Drift King and natural. Alright, I think I'll be done. Is everything? I don't see anyone in chat right now, so I just did your reading, these nuts. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Essentially, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So you had another swords as well. Both of them is just saying that you can make good out of bad situations, and you're really good at using your mind and intellect and the way you speak to progress yourself and your family, your friends, or everyone's situation around you. The problem is that your mind can trap you. You can be a little bit too harsh and critical. So ease up on that. Have more patience for yourself and others. Because if you don't, you're going to deal with a lot of burnout and mental stress and anxiety. That's going to hold you back, and you're going to start all those things that you built. It's all going to fall apart. So, all right, Drift Kings. I hope that is going to say something. I don't know if it's going to come exactly in June for you, for Annabelle. With this love, with the... Alright, I'm gonna head out, guys. Please, like, whatever, do what you need to. Follow, exclamation point, join if you're on Twitch. I'll follow you back if you want me to. Just send a message, and I'll be done. Okay, bye.